All right. Gotta clear through real quick. So it's August 2nd. Pretty sure it's Wednesday, right? Something like that. All right, cool. It's Wednesday. And we had a green day. We came back from yesterday. So I took 2 trades on the evaluation and then 1 trade on my sim. So we're up 102 on the eval. So we're back to where we were on Monday. We're up 38. And then I had a 6-point trade on the sim, but that was just like kind of a test, so I'm not counting that one at all. But let's pull up spot here. So first trade, the second half of the day was a little choppy. The first part of the day was nice. So my first trade was a head and shoulders. It was left shoulder right here, head right here, and then right shoulder, with the neckline being right here. And then I also had this selling channel right here drawn out, so I knew once we broke that, then it was a good confirmation. But I was still waiting for the breakout of the neckline, of course. I had a sell order for this one, so this one was a lot more smooth. As you can see, both of these wicked at the same level, so I knew this is going to be the break, and then I wanted to place my sell order a half a point below this. So right where this arrow is where I placed my sell order, entered me in, and then it looked good. Consolidated for a little bit, and then I was like break even, and then just some red candles after that. So I mean, this one was a lot more smooth, which I think is why it went well. So as you can see, we got this move down. And then also there was the 20-day moving average right here that we were just right under. So it caught up to us. And so my only objection really going into this trade was because we were so close to the 20-day. So I was thinking about taking off 3 contracts because I went into this one with 6 contracts. I was debating whether or not I should take off 3 contracts at the 20-day, but you know, I've been doing that too much. I just need to follow my, I need to get my risk to reward. I keep like skewing my risk to reward if I take off contracts early, so I wanted to hold on to this. And so let me pull up the book map. So let's see what time I entered in at. Entered in at 8:49. So yeah, so this was right before I entered. So you can see like the left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder, and then the break was about right here because I entered in at 43.50. So 43.50 is gonna be like right here. So yeah, I entered in right below all this liquidity. So once it broke out, that was a good confirmation. And so, 20-day was right here. And so, we broke that. And then let me pull up after I entered. So, this was like 8:36 or, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, 49.40. So, yeah, this was like this was right after it broke. And then, I can't even really tell where that is. But, yeah, there was some liquidity. But once we broke 20-day, that's when I got really confident. And it just pumped down some more. And I didn't get my full 6 points. Only because, like, you see this candle right here? Like, I looked down for, like, 15 seconds. And then I looked back up. And then, like, it was I think it was... I was, like, a point away from my 6-point target profit. And then, like, I looked down and I look up. And it just shot back up. I didn't even see this happen. And so I was like, damn, maybe I just missed like the close. But then you see this big red candle right here. It almost reached my 6 points, but I got about 5.5, I'm pretty sure, if I remember. So I got about, I think I got 148 on that trade. So for 6 contracts, I got about 5.5 points. So it wasn't bad. I could have gotten, you see, it pumped down some more, would have hit my 6 points. So I could have gotten 20, 30 more bucks. But I got 5.5 points, so I'm not upset about that one. It actually worked out. And so this second trade was a little more funky. So let me pull up the 3-minute chart because it'll look better. So there was, this one was another Head and Shoulders. This one was like, so left shoulder right here, and then the head was a little bigger, and then right shoulder right here, and the neckline would be kind of the 20-day. So yeah, this one took a while to form because this honestly is just like literally all chop really. But you know, we're in a bigger selling channel, and so I was looking at it in the 1 minute and the 3 minute. So I was waiting for it to I was waiting for it to break, and then it was just straight chop, so it took a while. But then, as you can see, so it's like left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder. But there's also like another mini Head and Shoulders inside this one. So like left shoulder, head, right shoulder with like the neckline being right here. So it was like right above the 20-day. So my original sell order was the break of the 20-day. So it would have been right below these two wicks right here. So it would have been about here. So 45.39. But then I saw this other Head and Shoulders inside this one, which is kind of weird, but I took it anyways because it honestly, and I took 4 contracts on this one. You can see right here because I think there's like different. So like here, this will explain it. This one's more cleaner. So how I can explain it is like this is kind of like it's smoother. So it's like an A+ setup. So it's more smooth. This is something like I'd take anytime. If it popped up 5 times in one day, I'd take it 5 times. But if this popped up 5 times in one day, I wouldn't take it 5 times. This is more like a C+ setup or like a B+ setup. So that's why I went 4 contracts on this one, and I didn't want to ruin my profit for the day. So I went 4 contracts on it, and I mean, I put my original sell order was down here, but since I saw this one, I moved it up a little bit for the break of this one. So this is where I had my sell order, entered me in, came up about a point, but I never went above the EMA. So I kept it in, and then let me pull up Bookmap. Oh yeah, this was actually the one for the second one. I actually pulled the wrong one before. So as you can see, this is right after I entered. So I entered at 11:37. So 11:37 is like right here. And so I placed, because I entered at 45.40. And so once I saw there was some liquidity right here, so I placed it right under. So this is 45, 40, 50 where all the liquidity is. So I placed mine right under here. I thought that was a good spot because once it broke, it'd probably be a good move down. But it came up a little more, and then it came down. And because honestly, I was waiting for us to push below the 20-day. And so we had this good candle. You see this candle right here? We had this big push below the 20-day. So I was like, got more confident, and I thought the trade was going to work out. So I was up about 2 points. So, I mean, if I would have had my original sell order, it would have been like about right here. So I would have been up like a half a point, but then would have just like shot up. So, I mean, yeah, I entered in right here. My 3-point stop loss was, so 45.40, it would have been 43. So it would have been right here. That was my stop. And then as we pushed down below, because once we pushed below 20-day, we had this big candle. That's when I put my stop down a little bit more. I put it right here, like, because it's pullback right here. So it was 2 points above where my entry was. And so, I mean, yeah, as you can see, I did get stopped out because it just came back up and stopped me out, like right about here. And really what I should have done, either way it would not worked out, but what I should have done is I should have kept it 3 points because we had this bigger selling channel. Try to get rid of this. We had this bigger selling channel right here. So I should have placed my stop because I entered in right about here. I should have placed my stop where it was like right here, because it could have bounced off the top of the channel and then went back down, but it looked like it did that, bounced off, and then just bounced off the 20-day and went through it. But eventually came down some more, but either way, it would have hit my 3 points because my 3 points was right here. So it would have went through it either way. So yeah, so that one, since I only lost 2 points on 4 contracts, I lost about $30. So that one wasn't bad. I'm still up 100. I made back yesterday's loss, so that's good. We're up 38 on this account, and I guess I can show the trade I took on the sim really quick. So it says double bottom off the 20-day, and so once we broke this neckline and came back down to retest, I was waiting for the pullback. And so let me see if I can pull it up on here. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it was a decent trade. So once I waited for the pullback, entered in, and it was like a 5-minute trade. And so yeah, that one wasn't bad, but it actually hit my 6 point, like just ticked it, barely touched it. So, but I mean I was just testing some stuff out. So yeah, not a bad day. Ready to get back into it tomorrow.